Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 61 of Really Fake, and this one is titled Welcome to Utopia. You're very special, Yin, Darby commented from the driver's seat as he shifted down a gear to take a particularly sharp corner. Not a lot of people outside of the Nakoma boys have been to Utopia. It's true, Kuroo added in. Everyone who's been there is sworn to secrecy. Am I sworn to secrecy as well? You asked cheekily. Oh, naturally, Kuroo replied. Although, I'm going to have to blindfold you when we get closer, just in case. What is this place? You asked with a nervous chuckle. Blindfolded? You must be kidding. No, I'm dead serious, Kuroo replied. I needed to be blindfolded too, on my first trip in. But once you've been initiated into the Nakoma team, you don't need to be blindfolded. Now, Kuroo here holds the keys, Darby replied. Okay, so I had to give him a spare, because the dick lost the first set. I told you I didn't lose them. They're playing hide and seek. I just haven't found them yet, Kuroo replied defensively. If you weren't my favourite in the team, I'd have smacked you down by now, Darby replied, glancing up into the rear-view mirror and giving Kuroo a cheeky smirk. I'll take the compliment, Kuroo replied with his own smirk. The car sped along a little further, and Kuroo reached into his pocket to get the handkerchief out that would serve as a blindfold for your eyes. Okay, short stack. Time to shut those beautiful eyes down for a second. He lifted the handkerchief to your face, and you willingly closed your eyes and let him put it on. It was only a few more turns, which you were highly suspicious that Darby just drove around about a few times, and then the car slowed and stopped somewhere. Okay, here we are, Kuroo said as he took your hand in his. Thanks, Darby. Give us 2 hours. You couldn't see the look that was exchanged between the two males, but you could almost feel the smugness coming off Kuroo's voice. Have fun, Darby replied with a small, knowing chuckle. Kuroo pulled your body against his as he exited the car, and you both waited until the sound of the engine left. Then Kuroo led you to the front of Utopia. Just stand still, Kuroo said as he let go of your hand. You could hear the rattling of a heavy chain and the jingling of keys, and then another sound of something falling heavily on the floor. Okay, let's go, Kuroo said, taking your hand again and opening the door. As you followed him in, he reached back and took your blindfold off, and you blinked a little to get the blur out of your eyes as you looked around the blackened building. What is this place? A gym? You asked upon seeing a heap of treadmills and steppers lined up against one wall. It was a gym, but it's been abandoned, and we've kept it at our little hideout secret workout place, Kuroo said as he led you by the hand through the main area, down a very dark hall, and then to a door that led to more of the gym out the back. As he pushed the back door open, you gasped. A pool, you said excitedly. And it's clean? The moonlight was shining through the large windows down one end of the building and illuminating the still water, making it look very inviting indeed. Yeah, we maintain it, Kuroo said, walking over to an indoor shed and pulling it open to show you inside. The pool pump was whirring away, and all the cleaning equipment looked new and current. Wow, you said, looking around at all of the things inside. You even have towels and stuff in here. Welcome to Utopia, Kuroo said with a grin. We've kept this place running the same, if not better, since it shut down. He reached in and flicked a switch, and suddenly lights lit up behind you. Curiously, you looked back over your shoulder and saw that rainbow pool lights had been fitted under the waterline along the edge of the pool, making the water change colours from red to orange to yellow, then green, all the way through to purple and then back to red again. This is so cool, you gushed. It has just a normal light setting too, but I figured we could have the rainbow one for tonight, Kuroo said with a wink. I've heated the pool too. Well, I got Darby to come out earlier and switch everything on so that it was ready by the time we got here. This is amazing, you breathed, grinning as you looked over the pool again. But I didn't bring my swimmers. Kuroo let out a low, sexy chuckle and grabbed for the bottom of his shirt. Oh, short stack. We don't need swimmers, he said in a low voice as he slowly pulled his shirt up and over his head and then let it fall to the floor. We're skinny dipping tonight. Naked? You don't want to? He asked, reaching for the top of his shorts to tug them down. No, well, yes, I do, but what if someone... No one comes in here. I've locked everything up. You looked out the window and noticed the gym backing onto the beach. What about out there? You pointed to the waves crashing silently onto the beach outside the building. That's another love of mine, the beach, Kuroo said, but no one goes to that beach because it's been closed off from swimming, and I doubt anyone would be walking around at 11 p.m. at night. Plus the windows are tinted. Oh, well, that makes it better, he replied, taking his shirt and bra off. Kuroo dropped his pants and underwear off, and then stepped out of them and dove into the pool, making no splash as his body entered the rainbow water. You paused at your pants, looking over as he came up from the water and flicked his spiky hair to rid the excess water. The way the light shone on his face made him look extra hot, and he looked over at you, giving you a smirk before curling his finger at you. Come on, short stack. The water's lovely and warm. You started undoing your pants and slowly slid them down, and Kuroo watched, his eager amber eyes flashing as the water turned a fluorescent yellow for a second before melting into green. Oh, this is so hot, you thought, stepping out of your pants and panties before walking over to the water's edge. Come here. He beckoned, walking backwards until his back was against the side of the pool opposite you. And there ends chapter 61. Stay tuned for chapter 62. I'll see you tomorrow.